At the Economic Symposium in Jackson Hole next week, the newly appointed governor of the Bank of Japan, Mr. Ueda, is scheduled to give a speech. However, it doesn't seem like he's garnering much attention globally. He might crack one of his signature jokes, which would likely get a few laughs. One reason for the lack of attention might be because, even 4 months after Mr. Ueda's appointment, there hasn't been a clear indication of the role or future direction of the yield curve control, YCC, a strategy implemented by his predecessor, Mr. Kuroda, especially in light of the ongoing depreciation of the yen. Currently, due to the Federal Reserve's policy rate hike, a gap has emerged in the interest rates between Japan and the US. This gap is causing a drop in the price of Japanese government bonds, leading to a rise in Japan's long-term interest rates.
To address this, the Bank of Japan has been purchasing these bonds to the maximum limit based on the YCC, resulting in a further weakened yen. The Ministry of Finance then intervenes to counteract this weakening. This situation is like a never-ending loop. Relying solely on currency intervention to correct this yen depreciation is tantamount to the Bank of Japan admitting the limits of its policy adjustments. Governor Ueda needs to find a way to break this cycle, but at this Jackson Hole event, it seems he has nothing to say on the matter. Predicting his inability to take decisive action, there seems to be an ongoing trend of selling the yen. Meanwhile, the burden of rising prices is becoming increasingly sharp for everyday citizens. The U.S. seems to be anticipating the start of an interest rate cut around the spring of 2024. Will Japan's central bank just continue to wait for a return from the world's high interest rate environment?